Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know what you're thinking. It's been like 10 years since I've done a YouTube video, and I'm so sorry that I haven't stuck to it like I should have, but I am here now and I'm ready to continue this journey. Sorry it took me so long, but I am finally here and I want to go ahead and do a video for you guys today. And if you remember in one of my previous videos, I did a video on products that I like to personally use because I'm a very oily person, and I just feel like I found the products that are great for me. Now I wanted to do a video on how I actually prepare my face, how I put foundation on it, primer, everything, just for the people out there who don't really know how to do those things and are brand new to like makeup and how to prepare their face. And I just hope you really like this video. If it's something you're not interested in, you can just watch or skip. I don't know, I don't have another video yet, but you can wait for my next one. If you have any suggestions, comment below. I would just love to hear what you guys would like to see in my future videos. So let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I begin and what products I use, okay? So as you can see, I have no makeup on my face. My goodness, it takes a lot of guts for me to come and show my face like this on YouTube, especially since I always have makeup on my face. It's like a major insecurity for me. But I'm doing this video for you guys, and I really hope you like it and enjoy it. So I'm going on a limb here for you guys, okay? And sorry, excuse my hair. Like literally I have like salmon hair right now. It's supposed to be red, but it's fading, and I wanted to wait until the weekend to re-dye it because of the New Year's party that we're having. So I'm gonna wait to keep it fresh for them. So you're just gonna have to deal with this crusty wig for now. Okay, so when I'm doing my face, obviously make sure your face is clean, you've washed it, you don't want any extra, oils on it, whatever that you'd have to cake makeup on top of. So as starting off, I like to obviously prime my face. Now I have a couple of primers that I like to use. This one, for instance, is the Veil Hourglass Primer. Let me tell you, this primer is literally like, I love it. The only thing is it's like $70 for the big bottle, so you're definitely like paying a hefty amount, but it's definitely worth the money, I'll tell you that, okay? If not, a cheaper one that I like to use is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. Now this primer is not as expensive. The bigger bottle I think runs for like $40, so it is still kind of pricey, but not too bad. This one I believe is like $25. It's a smaller bottle. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Veil primer because this is my favorite. So this is how I start my face. Let me go ahead and get all my hair out of the way. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get a hefty amount, okay, on my finger. Then I go ahead and just rub that on my nose. Especially considering that my nose is very oily. That's just a spot that I like to put it on. So this really depends on where you're oily at. If you're an oily person, you will know where you get the most oil at. But for me, my nose is one of the biggest areas. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get some more, and I go ahead and put that on my forehead and mix in with my brows as well, because my eyebrows and my forehead get very oily, okay? So I go ahead and just rub that in, rub it in. Make sure your hands are clean. Obviously, you wouldn't want to put any type of dirt or, bacteria on your face. So I go ahead and do that. And once I've primed that area, I like to just get all my primers out of the way. So if I'm doing eyeshadow, I'll put my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion on my eyelids. I really love this primer. It's very good, especially because I have very oily eyelids, and that's just been a very big issue for me with my eyeshadow creasing and stuff. Oh my god, like you have no idea. You just got like these gorgeous eyes, and somebody's like, oh my god, look down, I want to see, and I'm like, oh my god, no, because it's like an oily mess up there. This definitely helps like keep that from creasing so early. So you're just gonna go ahead and place this on your eyelids. I go ahead and put an amount on both sides. So you're gonna go ahead and do that. And then you're just gonna get your finger and you're just gonna go ahead and rub that into your eye. Rub it in. Okay, and then you're gonna do the same to the other side and rub that in. All right. Now, once you've done that, all your primers all up in your pores, you can go ahead and get whatever foundation you like to use. Now, my favorite foundation is the Kat Von D Lock It foundation. Now this foundation is very matte, and that's why I like it a lot. And it's super, like, it covers so much, like it's like a mask. And that was like some people's like problems with the foundation, is that they feel like it's too thick for them. But for me personally, I just love it. If you're into something more natural, this definitely is not for you, but for me it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my Sephora brush. This one right here is awesome. It's the brush number 70. It's a buffing brush, and I like to put my foundation on it, so I just go ahead and I put a squirt on there. And then I'm gonna go ahead, and I like to start with one side of my face, so I'll start with this one. And I just kind of go and buff that into my skin. Now, do not put foundation on your eyelid, because you have primer on there already, and you do not want to put any kind of foundation on there, because it will just it will not set that primer well, and it will just crease on you really fast. It is not necessary, you know, to put, well, these big old spirals are getting in my way. It's not necessary to put foundation on your eyelids, considering you already have the primer there. So just go around it. You know, if you get it, make sure you put it on the eyebrow though. Do not forget that. That is very important to put it on your eyebrow. It just gives it that good base. So go ahead and blend it down your neck. And then, I mean, I have a pretty big face, as you can see. So I like to go ahead and do just half of that squirt that I did the first time for this side, and just blend it all out across my face. Honestly, like, I used to use a beauty blender before I started using this brush, and I love beauty blenders, but I absolutely love this brush. Like, it's so much faster. It really gets all in there, and I don't know, I just really like it. Some people prefer, you know, other things, and that's fine. You do not obviously have to use this brush to do your foundation or anything else, so don't feel like you have to. It's just something I suggest, or like if you're ever looking for something different to put on your foundation with, then this is definitely something you should invest in. I believe the brush is like $30 or something. I know it sounds like a lot, but it's definitely worth it. So yeah. So once I went ahead and got that all blended in, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my concealer. Now, I use NARS concealer. It's one of my favorite concealers, again, because it is very thick. And like I said, a lot of people are like, oh my God, I like to be more natural. You go ahead, girl. You do you. You be natural. But me, I like to have like a freaking like mask status. Like it could freaking wipe off on your pillow when you're sleeping at night. I mean, you shouldn't sleep with your makeup on, but still. But this is my favorite. I have the shade Chantilly. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but that's what it is. It's the lightest shade that they have, and I know you're like, dang girl, I'm pretty freaking white, and I just like to have like that nice highlight. So I put a little bit on my chin, right here on the top of my lip, down my nose. Then you're gonna go ahead and put some under your eyes. So I gotta get a little more. If you hear like bells in the background, a little clicking, that's my dogs. They're like running around acting all crazy. Okay, and then I use my beauty blender for this part, and I just go ahead and beat out my concealer on my face just to give those highlighted areas. I gotta flip this up. Okay, so you're just gonna go ahead and beat that in. Now, I remember for the longest, like when I first started getting into makeup, I was like, oh, like, it doesn't matter what I wear, you know, whatever. Whatever people recommend or looks good, I'll just put on my face. When you are super oily, like, you'll find out that is not the case for you. Like, you definitely need to do your research and find things that are great for your skin. And personally, I'm so serious. Like, it took me so long to find like products that were like good for this freaking face. Like, you could freaking, I say freaking too much, sorry. It's like, that's like the PG version of my cussing, because honestly, like, I cuss too much, like, I'll be honest with you. But in my videos, I try not to, because I don't know who's watching, and I don't want to like disrespect anybody or if there's like a younger person watching, I definitely want to give them the opportunity, because, you know, younger people are like into makeup now, kids, babies, like everybody's slaying the game, and I'm just here like, oh my God. But to each his own. If they like doing it, then awesome. If they want to watch me, then I'm super happy, and I would love to share my experiences with you. But I just want to make sure that I keep it, you know, PG-13 for everybody. Okay, so once my concealer is all blended out, I'm going to go ahead and I get my setting powder, and it's airspun. Now, oh my gosh, like I talked to you guys about this in my other videos, and I'm not kidding when I say it is literally the best. Like when you're oily, it just, oh my God, like I don't know what it is. There's some kind of magic potions up in here, because it's just the bomb. Like I don't know what to tell you. If you don't believe me, go out and get you some. They sell them at Walmart. If they're not at Walmart, you can find them online, but definitely get you some. So I go ahead and I put powder on all the areas that I highlight, okay? I'm using this beauty blender I got from Sephora. I like really like it. I don't know, because it can get into like those creases and everything. So you go ahead and put it on all the areas that you highlighted. So under your eyes, on your chin, right here above your lip. And then this is the part that I'm going to tell you guys about. And I know you're going to be like, dang girl, like you look like a powdered donut and stuff. Ugh. Yeah, I know I do, but honestly, this is literally the best I've ever accomplished to my oils being, you know, kept away for as long as I can. So what I do is I get this and I also put it on my forehead, right where I highlighted, and then I also will put it on my eyebrows, like right on top. And the reason why I do that is because my eyebrows are really oily. Like I will put my brow pomade on, and yes, Anastasia, I love you. You last a long time. But without setting my eyebrows, it will literally be it'll be greasy. Like I'll be like, somebody goes, oh hi Mia, gives me a hug, my eyebrows all smeared going into my hair, and I'm like, oh my God, like this isn't cute. So this really helps. And then I go ahead and I put it on my eyelids. So just go ahead and put a good amount on there. Okay, put it on your eyelids. And now you're seeing why I call myself a powdered donut, because I literally like can't get enough. And then I have a really oily nose, so I go ahead and I put that all over my nose. All up in them creases, girl. Get up in there. The struggle of having a big nose, but oh well, girl, embrace it. Take it out with you. Take it to lunch. Who cares? So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now, you have your face all baking and everything, looking like a wedding cookie, ready to go, all tasty. And you're just going to let it set for, I like let it set for like a couple of minutes. I'll like walk around my room, you know, set in my outfit, do whatever I got to do. So we're just going to stay here like, time's a wasting, ticking away. Oh my goodness, my spiral just fell out of my ear. That's the only thing about these. If you have stretched ears, they always want to fall out of my ears. Especially because I put vitamin oil in my ears and then they're like slipping out. I promise my ears aren't greasy, okay? It's the vitamin oil. I'm not crusty. I just took a shower. Like, can't you tell? Anyways, okay. So now that that's all set, I'm going to go ahead and get this big brush. And you're just going to dust away. You're going to go ahead and, oh, I said go ahead like twice. Sound like a broken record over here. You're going to dust off all that airspun. Make sure you don't get it in your eye. Honestly, like, I've gotten airspun in my eye. And it burns really bad, actually. And a funny thing, too, besides getting in my eye, is one time what was I doing? I don't even know. Like, I think I sniffed up and I had some right here and it got in my nose. Oh my God. Like, it freaking burned. I think I burned my nostril hairs, but it was pretty bad. Okay. So that is how I set my face before I go ahead and do anything else, my eyebrows, anything. And I swear to you, like it makes your eyebrows look crisp when you put them on. It lasts a long time. It's just, honestly, it's perfect. Now, I have recently talked to some people that just barely started getting into makeup and they weren't sure of how to like contour and like bronze their face and highlight it. So I'm going to show you that as well. Now, this is my favorite brush right here. Oh my goodness. It's the brush 97 from Sephora. I just got it like a couple months ago and it is awesome. Like as you can see, it's a brush like this and it really like helps contour your face. Now I have a big nose, so I use this for my nose too. And I know you're thinking like, damn girl, okay, like what the? I know some of you guys have smaller noses. If you do, this is not gonna work for you because it's way too big. But any kind of thin brush or anything you have, you can go ahead and use for your nose or however you please. How I contour my face, I use the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. I love this bronzer. It's super matte. It's just got this glow to it. It's beautiful. So I go ahead and dip that in here. Now be careful when you're dipping in this because it's super pigmented. So don't go all gung-ho in it. Because then you're going to have like black cheeks and you're going to look like a brown person when you're really not. Hey, there's nothing wrong with brown people, okay? But if you're not brown, then you need to like, you know, stay close to your skin shade, okay? So I go ahead and dip that out. And then I'm going to go ahead and put some and create that little shadow right under my chin. Now don't go too crazy, like I said, because you don't want, you know, some crazy brown line right under your face people could tell, you know. You're going to go into that again, and you're going to go on the side of your cheeks and just brush that along. Girl, see that contour? Don't worry. I know you're like, oh, damn, girl, what you doing? But it's because I'm going to blend it out after. For now, I just do the harsh contour, and then I'll go into blending once I have all my lines in. Now, I know there's going to be some people like, oh, my God, girl, you're doing it wrong. You're this, you're that. Girl, I do it this way. I'm showing people how I do it. These are my videos. If you do it another way that you feel is better for you, girl, go ahead. Do your thing. I am not going to stop you. But this is just something I like to do, and this is how I do it every day on a daily basis. So then I'm going to go into that again, and I go ahead and I stuck in my nose, and I go like this right down my nose line. As you can see, that bronzer is going down my nose to make it look like it's skinny when it's not. I mean, hey, this ain't, I'm not saying, oh my God, my nose is so skinny now. Like, girl, we know that's contour. What are you talking about? But it just helps, like, give that effect. And it's just really nice. Like, I like it. Some people don't like it, but to each his own. So, yeah, I go ahead and contour that out. Bring it in on the tip. Then I'm going to go ahead and get this brush. It's a smaller, fluffier brush. Now, these brushes don't have numbers. I would tell you if they did, but it's because that one day at Ross, I had got them, just a random pack, and they ended up being really good. Believe it or not, Ross has some good brushes. Like, do not sleep on Ross, okay? Like, you may think, oh, like, Ross, okay, girl. Like, I'm all up in Sephora and also, you do you, girl. But I'm just saying, like, they have some good ones, so don't sleep on it. So I'm going to go ahead and dip that back in my bronzer. And I'm going to go ahead and blend out that side piece right here. You're just going to blend and blend and blend until your arm's broken, girl. You're going to go ahead and blend up. If you need to, I even, like, stuck in my cheek, because it kind of gives you that like form, but you're just gonna blend upwards. Now don't go too far, and you don't want to have your bronzer all up in your teeth like you want it to go just like about right here. Like, you'll know when going too far, like, but keep that line. Obviously that line was made for a reason, so you're gonna stay above it and you're just gonna keep blending out, okay? All right, once you got that side all blended out, you're gonna dip again. You're gonna go on this side and you're just gonna blend it out. I'm sorry if at some points it doesn't look like I'm looking in the camera. It's because I am using the iPad as well to kind of see and like using as a mirror. Because I mean, what am I going to do? Blind? Like, I have to see somehow, right? But yeah, so if there's some points where it looks like I'm looking away, it's because I'm looking in the iPad. Okay. So when you're blending, you could do a circular motion. Or sometimes I like to go side to side. So I'll change my ways. Okay. Then you're going to go ahead and dip in once more. And what you're going to do is, if you have a big, oh my goodness, look at them roots, girl. But if you have like a big forehead, most people like to do this. I don't have a really big forehead, but I still like to do it. It's just part of my contouring that I do. And nothing's wrong with that. I mean, you can't see it's under my bangs, but it's just a habit. And this is for people that don't have bangs. So you just go ahead and you're going to blend it all the way from your hairline down. And I like to take it all the way over here to my temples. So you're going to go all the way around. Just keep on blending. So as you can see, I'm becoming a bronze goddess. So go ahead and blend that out. Bring it down to the cheeks. All right, so there we are, all bronzed. Okay, girl? And then we are going to add our highlight. So now that I have on my bronzer on, I'm going to do highlight. Now, I know some of you are like, girl, I know how to do highlight. Okay, no problem. You don't have to watch the end of this video. But I know there's some people out there that don't really use highlight and are like, oh my God, I'm too scared to use it. Girl, you do you. Like, I think that's my favorite saying now. You do you, okay? Now, I'm going to use the Anastasia Glow Kit. Which one is this again? Oh, that Glow Kit. And I'm going to use the shade Bubbly. And I like to use, honestly, I like to use a packer brush. A lot of people like to use the fan brushes or something small, you know. I like to use packer brushes because I really love highlight. Like if you've seen me, you'll be like, oh, I just like that something hard. Like that's just what I like. Don't judge me, okay? But I go ahead and I put it down here on my chin. And honestly, if you're looking to invest in highlight, the glow kits are really good because they give you 4 like big pans in it for $40. And it has lasted me a long time. My friend got me this, I think, like a year or 2 ago. And it's, like, really good. Like, I still have a lot left. And I use it, like, all the time. So, as you can see, I'm putting on my lip and on my Cupid's bow. You're just going to go ahead and dust it on there. Then, I'm going to go ahead and go to my nose. And I like to put it on the tip of my nose. And you can bring it up. You do not have to do all of these areas that I'm doing. It's just what I like to do. But I'm going to show you the different places you can highlight. So... then I go ahead and move on to my cheeks. And I just go ahead and you want to blend that on your cheekbone, just the top of it. You don't want to bring it all the way down, you know. You just want to do that nice cheekbone area, okay? I'm going to go ahead and bring it on this side as well. Just go ahead and blend it out. Okay. And then you can go ahead and bring it up above your eyebrow as well. So go ahead and bring it up. Looking like a glazed donut. I've seen that all over Facebook. That was funny. Okay. So that's how I like to highlight my face. Now, other places you can highlight your face, like if you have like this eyeshadow look or you're just like simple face but you want to be glowy, you can go ahead and add some right under your eyebrows. Now you can see I don't have my eyebrows done. I would obviously have them done if I was doing this. But this is not an eyebrow video. But I do have an eyebrow video. If you're interested, I have an eyebrow tutorial. So you can go ahead and check that out if you want to. Eyebrows on fleek. And another area you can also do is in the corner of your eyes. Just go ahead and put that glow in there. Okay. And go ahead and put that in the corner of your eye. All right. Now that I'm done with that, I also, when I'm done, you will go ahead and cut that cheek, girl. So you're going to go ahead and just go in like this. Oh, goodness. These spirals are getting in my way. Go ahead and go like that and cut it. And then you're going to go ahead and cut this side as well. Just like that and bring it down. Okay. Now, I know some people, they will take this right here and go in like this to kind of fine line their contour. Because sometimes it comes out like a little shaky or too thick. So you'll just take some of that powder and straighten that out. That's why I really like this one, especially for like, you know, trying to straighten things out or get into corners you need to get in. It's a good one. So you're going to go ahead and let that bake. You'll let that bake for like a few minutes, you know. So a few minutes gone by. And then you're going to go ahead and brush it off. So you're just going to take your big brush and dust off that powder. Okay. Dust off this side, dust off this side. All right, so now that you have your face all bronze, highlighted, powdered, okay, looking like a snack, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna get your Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. Now, this spray right here is really good. As I said in my video before, Urban Decay does have a setting spray that is called the D-Slick Setting Spray. But I promise you, the all-nighter one is the best one. I've tried the D-Slick, and I still got oily quicker. But with this one, I'm so serious. Like, it just is really good. I love it. So you're going to take that cap off. I don't know why I did that to my bangs yet. You're just going to spray. I feel fresh. Now, you're just going to go ahead and let that soak into your skin. Okay. Okay, and now that that's all set, that definitely helps your foundation. Sorry, my bangs are all crazy looking, but that will definitely help keep your foundation on and your highlight and your bronzer all day. It's super good, and as I've said before, this is just, you know, the preparation that I do of my face. You know, obviously you would do your brows, your eyeshadow, mascara, lipstick, stuff like that, but this is just the base of my face. For me, being an oily person, I just really hope that this video will help people out there that are oily as well have that banging makeup going on at parties all day. You know, you're all sweaty, twerking it out and everything, and you're all like dripping. Now, this definitely helps. You'll still look like you're slaying the game right after the club, girl, okay? Now, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said before, if you have any comments of things that you would like to see or liked about the video, please comment, like, and subscribe. My Instagram is thebride_of_Frankenstein. I post all my makeup on there. So if you'd like to go and follow me on there, that'd be awesome. Recommend me to your friends. Let people know about me. And thank you guys for watching so much. Bye.